Yo, what's happening, people? We are back once again with another video, and this time, it's time to talk for a little bit before I start uploading again. It's now officially 2021, January 1st, 2021, and it is 26 minutes past 9 p.m. as I'm recording this video. I've been mostly sleeping all day, but I did just watch a few episodes of Cobra Kai, which is awesome, by the way. Definitely check it out if you haven't. But yeah, mostly been sleeping today. Just got off that long-ass live stream. Big up to everybody who came through in that live stream. Oof, we went for over 10 hours, and it was pretty awesome. But yeah, man, I gotta show some gratitude, gotta show some appreciation, because we are sitting currently at 1,574 subscribers as of January 1st, 2021, and that is incredible. I think it was right about August or so, August, maybe September, we were on about 600 subscribers, which we've been on for, in the past good few months, maybe even a year. It was on about 500-600 for a while, and then just between sort of September and now, just so, it's been pretty incredible to see that. So yeah, big up to everybody coming through, big up to everybody who's hitting that sub button, coming through the village, and staying in the village and letting me know what's up, let me know what type of things you want to see. Big up to everybody who's been hitting that like button, been sharing, all of that. The conversations we had in the comments has been awesome. Guys, let me know about different bands, things to check out, different artists, some of the artists I knew about but maybe didn't know that much about them, some of the artists I've never heard of at all before they got suggested to me. I'm definitely come across a lot of incredible artists and a lot of incredible music in the last few months, and big up to you guys doing that. We've been having a lot of fun doing that. So yeah, definitely the plan to go forward is to do more of those. Got to do more of those. Yeah, I've actually recorded, I don't even know how many, something like 15 or something, maybe 20, I'm not even sure. But I've recorded a bunch of reaction videos already. Just need to kind of prep them and, upload them. So look out for those to come. And yeah, still got a bunch of requests to get through, so yeah, look out for those to come as well. So yeah, that's the plan, God willing. We're going to get through them all and just have a lot of fun doing it. 2021, here we come. But 2020 was a tough year for a lot of us, whether, mentally, financially, spiritually, physically, socially, all of those put together, plus other stuff as well. A lot of us struggled through a lot of things, and a lot of us have people, friends, family members that are no longer with us. People who that we love that have passed on, whether it's directly through COVID-19 or other reasons. And we've got to remember those as well. Not everybody got to this point, so we've got to remember those who didn't. And for those of you who have lost someone, I know the feeling. I think a lot of us know that feeling, and it's not a nice feeling. But we're here. We got to make that count. We've got to make that count. For whatever time we have left, whether it's today, tomorrow, next year, 100 years, whatever time we have left, we've got to make it count. Because that's the end of the day, it's all we can do. All we can do. Especially with this situation right now, the way it is, it's like nobody really knows, or it might be different in your country, but certainly in the UK, it feels like nobody really knows what's going on. It feels like our leadership doesn't really know what's going on. I mean, it's a tough situation, no doubt, and I don't want to be like one of those guys who, because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't know what to do with this either. But it's a tough situation, and it does feel like, who knows what's happening right now. So all you can do is focus on the things that you can control, and focus on the things that make you happy, things that bring positivity into your life, the things that help you maintain some level of mental stability, as tough as that can be right now, and as hard as it seems to be getting. That's all we can do, is try and focus on the things that we can do, and make this year as best as we can with the things that we have. And that's pretty much I feel like the plan going forward, really. Just do as much as you can with what I have, and I don't know how it's going to turn out to be. We'll have to wait and see, but that pretty much is the plan. Do as much as I can with this channel, with the other channels. Still got to balance out, the whole working thing as well, and paying bills, right? Because bills ain't gonna pay themselves. But yeah, got to balance out all that somehow. But the plan is pretty much is to do as much as I can while I can. So, and yeah, big up for all coming through. And hopefully, you guys join me on my quest to to express myself through various forms and of media, through video, through the video formats on YouTube and things like that. But yeah, that is what I intend on doing. And actually, what, as I'm saying this, I have quite a few new subscribers in the last short few weeks. So for anybody who might not know, my name is Boomy, and that's exactly how it's pronounced, Boomy. Let me say it one more time, because often people do get my name wrong. fool me. I go by Bandit Haze, and that's how you can find me on Twitter and Instagram, Twitch. I have a TikTok as well, but I haven't uploaded for there for ages. I might start trying to do that again. But yeah, Bandit Haze is pretty much how you'd find me on the interwebs. And I am somebody who for a long time has looked for ways of expressing themselves through various art forms. I've written movies in the past. I've made movies in the past. Maybe one day I'll show you one of my movies, but they're not very good. Well, I like them, but anyway, but yeah, I've done that. I've spent many years on the poetry circuit. In recent years, I've done comedy, stand-up comedy. Also do comedy videos, which you'll find on my other channel, Haze Hilarious. If you want to check that out, it'd be much appreciated. I'm a big fan of movies, video games, just general nerd culture, I'd say. And I have another channel for that as well, actually, called Haze's Movie Room, where I talk about movies, mostly movies and video games with that channel. You know, try to go a little bit in depth with it and also try and make it entertaining. So if you're into movies and video games, then yeah, please check that channel out as well. But yeah, I've done, like I said, I've done poetry. What else have I done, man? I've done a lot. I've done music production, very kind of little bits, not too major in that. But yeah, I think when it comes down to it, throughout my life, I'm somebody who's always looked for ways of expressing themselves. And with this particular channel, that was always the intention, to just express myself in various ways and just put whatever comes to mind in video format and put it out there. And if there was ever anything that people wanted to see more of, you know, try to do more of that. And you guys want to see more reactions, so we're doing more reactions. And it's been fun, man. It's definitely been a lot of fun doing this, because except been just discovering all these new bands, all these new artists, people that some of them I've heard of before but maybe didn't know much about, and some of them I've never heard of before. And that's just been awesome, just learning about a lot of these bands, especially some of these independent ones where it's like, you know, they're doing things big in one part of the world, but over here it's like never even, you know what I mean? It's crazy. So it's been good to like hear about some of these guys, and even some of the more established bands or established musicians that have been around a while, but for some reason or another I just haven't heard them. But yeah, definitely been incredible listening to a lot of these new a lot of new music, a lot of new bands, and expressing my thoughts and feelings as I'm as I'm watching them. So that's been a lot of fun. So yeah, big up to you guys coming through. Big up to you guys who have sent through them recommendations. I've got a bunch of recommendations to get through. I've actually recorded, I think, about 20 or so reactions already. I think like 15-20 reactions that I've recorded that I just need to prep and upload. So yeah, look out for those to come. But yeah, it's been, you know, it's been a tough year, but it's also been a good year as well. There's been a lot of positivity this year, and I think sometimes you gotta look at situations, not forget the bad things or forget the downsides or the low points and things like that. I don't think we should forget them, because there's always lessons to be learned throughout those. But at the same time, I think it is important to still focus on the positive things and focus on the things that are bringing happiness into your life, and focus on the things that things that you can control and the things that you can do. Because, you know, as all these restrictions have been in place and this, that, and other, things change. And even without this whole situation, it's kind of just like that anyway. There's always going to be something outside of your control that you just can't do anything about. And I feel like just in any situation, COVID or no COVID, you just really got to try and focus on the things that you can do. And oftentimes that's down to yourself. You know, that you can't always control yourself and your own actions and your own attitude and your own things that you put out into the world. And it doesn't always sound like much, and there's certainly days where it doesn't feel like much, right? And we've listened to a lot of songs where they've talked about similar things, about days where they felt low and days of times where they felt bad and insecure and things like that. We've listened to a lot of songs talking about these sorts of things, and it can't be just words. You know, we can't let it be just words. I think we've got to take some of these lessons and take some of these messages that we've heard in these songs and try to apply it in our lives to enrich our lives, to make our lives better. You know, whether you hear it in a song, whether you hear it in a movie, whether you hear it, you know, on a car commercial somewhere or something. Good advice is always good advice, you know. So no matter where you hear it, you know, try if it's something that you know can benefit you, try to incorporate in your life. But yeah, man, this is oof. I'm actually still pretty tired, man, from that live stream. Like I said, I've been sleeping most of the day, but oof, still pretty tired. So I'm probably gonna upload this and then try and get some more rest. But yeah, hopefully 2021 is, I mean, look, 2021, I'm sure there's going to be lots of challenges to come. I know people like to say Happy New Year, I hope everything's great. The reality is everything's not going to be great, but that's fine. It's not that everything is great, it's how we deal with the challenges that come our way. But what we can do is try to make our experiences either great or at least learn something from them. And I hope you all do that in some way, you know, somehow, some way, God willing, we're going to get through this. We got to get through this. We gotta get through this. We gotta get. And if you know that song, put it in the comments. But yeah, let me get off this. And all right, guys, thank you. Peace.